Caleb Wilson has committed to North Carolina. Is the nil movement all about money? Subscribe before you go any further, and I'll be happy to hear your comments at the end. Top 10 recruit Caleb Wilson's commitment to the North Carolina Tar Heels brought to light more than just the loss of a talent to the Kentucky Wildcats. It reignited discussions about the impact of the nil movement on recruiting and the future of the sport. Wilson, an intensely coveted player, chose to wear the light blue of the Tar Heels, leaving behind the Kentucky Wildcats and the Ohio State Buckeyes. The announcement, made in grand style during the NBA broadcast on TNT, symbolized a crucial victory for coach Hubert Davis, who had been under pressure in Chapel Hill. Wilson's decision, however, also raised questions about the motivations behind such choices. North Carolina reportedly offered Wilson the largest nil package of its options, which naturally raises questions about the extent to which nil is turning the recruiting into a financial contest. Kentucky, led by Mark Pope, was in a strong position after Wilson's official visit to campus in September was considered near perfect. Expectations were high that he would be a fit for the Wildcats, even after a rocky start to the recruiting campaign. However, North Carolina's aggressive push in November turned the tables. This loss is a blow to Kentucky, especially after a series of other recruiting challenges, including a failed fight for number 1 overall prospect A.J. Dybantsa. Still, the Kentucky program has a history of resilience. With the $2 million that would have been earmarked for Wilson, Pope and his staff now have the opportunity to explore other strategic options. That could include a fresh approach in the transfer portal, looking for an elite wing or 2 experienced players to round out the roster. Additionally, the Wildcats remain active in recruiting Nate Ament, a top small forward in the 2025 class, although the competition is tight. Other names such as Elijah Arenas and Mika Murinen also appear as viable possibilities. With commitments already made from Caden Lewis, Jasper Johnson, and Malachi Moreno, Kentucky basketball still holds a respectable position in the overall rankings, currently ranked 6th. However, Wilson's commitment highlights a shift in the paradigm of college recruiting, where the financial appeal of the nil often trumps the traditions, historical success, or long-term vision of certain programs. This raises an important question. Is the nil truly providing athletes with fair and sustainable opportunities, or is it distorting the essence of college basketball by making it a game of who offers the most? Wilson's decision seems to suggest that in a highly competitive market, money plays a key role. However, it is up to programs like Kentucky to adapt to this reality and find ways to balance tradition, development, and financial incentives. Mark Pope and his staff face considerable challenges, but they also have the resources and track record to turn around any setbacks. More than ever, the Wildcats will need to show creativity and determination to maintain their position as a cornerstone of college basketball. After all, the game is changing, and Kentucky basketball, as always, is determined to lead the way. I want to hear your thoughts now. Let me know in the comments,